growing up in Inglewood and skating at the courthouse across from Inglewood High School, kids at my school be like, yo, I seen you skating at the courthouse. I felt so afraid to be like, yo, that was me. Nobody skateboarded. I'm like the only one.
You broke down those barriers and proved your passion, and now people, they want to be a part of that.
I'm not gonna put the blame on nobody. All that's gonna get me nowhere. I'm just gonna look in the mirror. Inside there, I'm gonna be the change. I'm gonna start with my heart. I'm gonna be the light, my own light, the light my way through the dark. I'm gonna see that day. Change is gonna find me, but it's up to me, all on me, to make my way inside me. So I'm gonna be the change. I'm gonna be the change. I'm gonna be the change. Gonna see that day. Gonna see that day. Change is gonna find me. But it's up to me, all on me, to make that change inside me. So I'm gonna be the change. I can feel the fire starting. Nothing's gonna put it out. Like this moment's waiting for me, and it's right now. I'm gonna start with my heart. I'm gonna be the light, my own light my way through the dark. I'm gonna see the light. Change is gonna find me. Oh, make that change inside. I'm gonna be the change. Gotta be the change. Gotta make that change today. Oh, gotta be the change today. I gotta make that change today. I gotta make that change today. Make that change.
Woo! All right, I got chills all over. They are the Compton Kids Club. I'm Marycarmen Lopez, and this is Movement, presented by Mountain Dew. You can learn all about the amazing work they're doing by heading to mountaindew.com/world. Then go to the drop-down Rio Change.
No comma, no drama, worth the deal, Obama.
I'm there and he's gonna be here as long as I still go there.
Movement is all about using your talents to help our world change for the better while inspiring others to do the same. That's what Jay Pierce is all about. He's one of the most exciting contemporary artists on the scene, and he's here to paint a special piece for us right in our studio. Jay promised us he'll be done by the end of the show, and we're gonna check back in with him in a bit. But first, in honor of Mountain Dew's commitment to supporting real change, we are raising money for the Compton Kids Club. See the link on your screen for information on how you can make your tax-deductible donation to help these ladies continue to pursue their dreams. They have shot straight out of Compton to work with some of the biggest names in music, including songwriting legend Diane Warren. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, this is the Compton Kids Club.
I'm dead. Fred, so how did this all get started?
Well, you know, I've been doing nonprofit work for like a very long time, almost 20 years that I have my organization.
Yeah.
My inspiration is I grew up in Compton kid, so, you know, I'm number 9 out of 10.
Yep.
So I know that, you know, I wanted to play the saxophone. It was $6 a month to play the sax, and we couldn't afford that.
Yeah.
So I never wanted money to be a reason why a person couldn't pursue their dreams. And I've never charged a kid 1 penny to do all the things that they do.
A lot of
when they
love.
go on
That's
trips,
the
they
best
don't pay a
because-
dime.
Yep.
No, we don't do fundraisers and sit them on the corner talking about buy some chocolate.
Right, none
you
of
know,
that.
I came back to Compton about 5 years ago.
Yeah.
Started working at a middle school. It was an after-school program. And when I look in their eyes and I see the talent, I always build stuff around what I see. I was like, dude, this is a serious urban Mickey Mouse club right here.
Yeah,
so
dang, the
I
Mickey
started
Mouse
like
Club.
creating
Yeah.
like a show around them. You know what I mean? Because of the passion. I mean, these girls, they practice like 4 or 5 times a week, and they've been doing this for 5 years.
That's
You know what I
crazy.
mean? So that's like dedication.
amazing. Yeah.
So if they can put that dedication in, like, I mean, the least I can do is bring the resources.
Yep.
A lot of people say, you know, kids are at risk or underprivileged. Not one of them are at risk. Not one of them are underprivileged. What we have in our neighborhood is underexposed and under-resourced.
Right.
And once you bring the resources and exposure, these bad boys can do anything
Whatever they want.
anybody else can do.
Then y'all do something for like the Lakers. How is that like performing, doing that thing?
Performing with the Lakers was super duper duper exciting.
Yep.
We run out to the stage and Adam Sandler's waving high and you're like, wait, hold on.
Like, yo,
But
bro,
then you
I'm
gotta
trying to
get yourself
perform.
together,
Like,
and you're
yeah,
I'm here
Adam
to
Sandler, let's talk
perform.
after.
It also pushed us to like, usually you would think like you're in this crowd and you're like about to get nervous and like it's gonna, but no, that's not what happens. You fall back on all those rehearsals, all of those 4 times a week, all of
Yep.
those extra 3 hours, and we just go
Go out there and
we
do your
went
thing.
so into it.
I'm excited for y'all.
So you guys know Theotis, he grew up as a skater in Inglewood.
Yeah.
And no one was skating. A black guy in Inglewood skating, everybody else is playing football and basketball.
Yeah, I got made fun of, and I went to Inglewood High School. I'll be across the street from Inglewood at the library. They'll be like, yo, I seen you skating. And I'm like, nah, that wasn't me. Because I ain't want homies clowning me in class. We didn't have much growing up, and now we here today. So anybody, you could do anything. It might sound dumb, and your homies might not believe in you, but when it take off, what, they gonna be like, girl, what's up? Trying to Zoom call and FaceTime, like, nah,
Who are
period.
you?
How can you relate to that?
Yeah, what's your story?
My story is I don't really get a lot of the support that I could get from my family.
Yep.
I want to be a performer. I want to inspire people. I want to touch people with my voice. Like, instead of it being like the kids and making fun of you and stuff, it's my family not supporting me and not pushing me to go chase after my dreams and
Right.
not making me believe I can do it.
And that's the hard part, because obviously it starts with your family. And it's like, if your mom's and your dad or whoever, your auntie, not supportive, like, it's like, where do you go and get that help? My family was supportive. A lot of homies thought it was dumb. Like, yo, like, you should be doing this. Yeah, I got a lot of homeboys. When we got out of middle school, I went to Warren Lane. So a lot of homies start gang banging. It's only 2 options to end up in jail or dead. So, yeah, I could easily went that route, but I wanted something better for myself. Right.
I want something better.
Who else got a story? Who else got a similar background?
Fred really saved my life.
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna even sugarcoat it or nothing.
Talk to me. It's a good thing.
When Fred had told me to be a part of the Compton Kids Club, I didn't believe in myself as much as Fred believed in me. I think it was really like the environment I was in and the friends that I had. My mom had took me out the environment and moved me to better the situation. I didn't believe in myself. I felt like it wasn't worth it. And then Fred called me up one day and was like, have Tiana come back to the practice. I'll Uber her out here. And after that, my life changed. Like, my first travel was with Fred and the girls. My first time in the snow was with Fred and the girls. Like, they're really my family, for real.
Right, they love you, absolutely. Man, that's special. I'm glad you talked.
These are my kids, like literally for 2 years, like every day after school, I'm there picking them up. When they say it takes a village, it really takes the village. You know what I mean? So, you know, but the thing about it, I will tell you is, you know, I'm not doing no more for them than they do for me.
Yeah.
It's really a give and take thing.
Yeah, that's
like, they
amazing.
allow me to be blessed. They allow me to be myself. You know what I mean? And that's what people got to understand. People think the person with the most money is doing the most.
Right, no,
you
that's
know what
not
I mean?
it.
And that's just not it.
Y'all all super amazing. He brought y'all in for a reason. Like, he believed in y'all when nobody else
you the
believed in
man.
y'all.
You the man.
Thank you, I appreciate that. This is the Compton Kids Club. I want to thank y'all for coming.
Thank you so much.
This is Movement. We'll be right back.
Coming up, a powerhouse performance from Grammy-nominated superstar D Smoke.
Keep on giving them cuts and let the haters, yo, comment.
Plus, long before he went pro, we're throwing it way back to Theotis in his early days as a teenage skateboarder. Let's do this.
Man, I'm gonna keep it 100% honest. I've had low expectations of a lot of places that I've gone since COVID.
I walked in expecting to see either a green screen or just like a room with some CDJs in it. Didn't expect like an entire production.
This is the rebirth of something incredible.
I can't believe that this place exists.
This is incredible.
Social sanctuary, they're creating something from nothing.
I was super impressed.
This is like more organized than most shows that I play.
This is like a festival setup.
But come to Social Sanctuary and it be this one-stop shop. I look up and it's paralleled by any level of show I've ever done with budgets of hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I felt the team spirit going around in every department.
Filming, editing, light shows, lasers. It's like you got a whole fun house in here.
Safety is number one.
Go ahead. Keep your mask on.
Okay. All our technicians are all separated.
It's a beautiful space. It's clean, very well run, very safe. I felt so comfortable just being here.
Thank you for keeping us safe during this time.
Being able to play on stage with a loud system and sophisticated equipment, that's what it's all about.
It brings our spirits back up as artists.
That was incredible.
This was pretty dope. Thank you.
Welcome back to Movement. Let's check in on Jay Pierce. Looking good, Jay. Can't wait to see the finished piece. He is putting in some work. Let's get him a Mountain Dew. Next up, Theotis takes a trip down memory lane with the man who changed his life. His name is Ryan Ewing, but fans know him as Beagle, the legendary skateboarding filmmaker who discovered Theotis when he was just a teenager.
So I want to introduce you to a very special person, a man that changed my life, seeing me come up as a kid, always gonna be my brother, Beagle. Welcome to the show, big dog.
Thanks, Theo.
So Yeah, obviously Biggs. You skateboard and you film, but what were you doing first, or was it both at the same time?
I started skating when I was maybe 11 or 12.
Tight.
And then I got my first camera when I was 15.
Yep.
So ever since I was 15, I've been filming skateboarding. I love both.
Yeah.
I love skateboarding, I love filming, but it's good, it goes hand in hand. It's good to have a skateboarder's perspective while filming.
Exactly.
To know like what the skater's going through.
Exactly, yeah, that's true. Growing up as a kid, what did you see in me that you was like, yo, this kid got it?
Well, not only the skills, but the passion.
Yep.
You know, the eating, sleeping, bleeding, skateboarding.
Yeah.
Like, it was 24/7. That's all you cared about.
Yep.
It wasn't anything else.
That was it.
That was your main focus. And I mean, anyone like that focused is destined to succeed. So
appreciate it.
You always had that. Just straight talent from day one. I remember when I saw you at the Hawthorne skate park.
Yep.
You might have been 13, maybe 12, maybe 13.
Yeah.
The style, the ability. You were like, let's get this kid some Baker boards.
Yep.
Like, let's film him.
You really chose me. Like, it just, what if I would have never went there that day? Who knows if I'll be riding for Baker, or I could just be skating just for fun. Me picking up a skateboard, my cousin got me into it. But obviously, growing up in Inglewood and skating across the street at the courthouse across from Inglewood High School, kids in my school be like, yo, I seen you skating the courthouse like the other day, yesterday. I'm like, nah, that wasn't me. Knowing it was me. But it was just like, I felt so afraid to be like, yo, that was me, because everybody in the class looking at me like, nobody's skateboarded, so they like, I'm like the only one. Yeah, they would just always make fun of me. One time, we did a Mountain Dew commercial. So after that, they were like, oh, I seen you in the commercial. Then everybody, I seen their eyes and how it was like okay to say I skateboarded, so I wasn't afraid to be like, okay, I skate. Then time go by and start seeing like magazines at the grocery store. Homies like, mom's like, yo, I seen you in the grocery store. They're like, damn, you made it in the magazine.
What you did is so big. When you started skateboarding, skateboarders were a minority in the neighborhood you grew up. So you just stayed focused, did your passion, kept skating, and then after doing Mountain Dew shoots and getting in magazines, that made like people that look at skateboarding as something like weird or something you don't do. That made all the everybody accept it. You broke down those barriers and proved your passion, and now people, they want to be a part of that. You know? They're like, oh, skateboarding is actually cool.
Like, now it became like a whole, it's like a whole 360 now. Like, obviously, like, now some of the best rappers, they skateboard. It's like, it's a culture. Rapping and music go together.
You're, you know, in a way, responsible for spreading skateboarding, like, to all races.
Yeah,
you know?
all diverse,
All diverse, yeah, exactly. So that's epic.
Nothing like a good mentor to help us see the path we may have trouble finding on our own. As a former high school teacher, this next artist knows all about being a mentor, and he continues to inspire millions of fans around the world. Nominated for Best New Artist and Best Rap Album at the 2021 Grammys, performing No Commas in English and Espanol, from Inglewood, California, les presento a D-Smoke.
Super. Good. No hay nadie más preparado que el jovencito de Inglewood. I told him I'm the one for the job, no commas. And I'm serious, period, no commas. Wanna enjoy my family and my friends with no drama. And stack till I'm delirious, period, no. Ain't a dollar sign tag on some peace of mind, Jack. We could take a loss, we gon' get it right back. We could take a loss, we gon' get it right. Yeah, we could take a loss, we gon' get it right. Yeah, I could be your boss, put game in your life. Or you can spin your wheels, that chain off your bike. These niggas on their heels, they faint in a fight. I'm here to feed my fam, they want their name in the lights. Did the paint in my pain and illustrated my plight. Gave it till I had nothing left, so I guess that I'm right. Right until I don't see no wrong, had to roam on the flight. Then this bon appetit, better not be no bone in my swipe. Went from bologna sandwiches, listening to Thelonious. Gifted like homie had a B-day. Replaying grandma kissed him and said, man of God, you was made to withstand the odds. Learn to play your cards, stay true to you and take charge. I'm the one for the job, no commas. And I'm serious, period, no commas. Wanna enjoy my family and my friends with no drama. And stack till I'm delirious, period, no. And a dollar sign tag on some peace of mind, Jack. We could take a loss, we gon' get it right back. We could take a loss, we gon' get it right. Yeah, we could take a loss, we gon' get it. They buying everything in my city lines. Property value rising, they gon' gentrify. This ain't rocket science, here let me simplify. Yeah, we think we own us, but we only renters. Why? The system ain't broke, it's designed to keep us declining till we reach the bottom line. Can't see the sky, swimming in our misfortune, distorting our vision and eyes glistening. Remember our fallen peers, they listening. Sorry, my dear, they eat that venison. With no remorse, resort to militants. They'll shoot up the church, mosque that temple. And we shoot up ourselves while everybody aiming at a like me. Brown skin, kinky hair, walking in my Nikes. Town Inglewood about to belong to Whitey. Unless we buy this shit up and fry this shit up like Snapper, invest in our own society. For the job, no commas. And I'm serious, period, no commas. Wanna enjoy my family and my friends with no drama. And stack till I'm delirious, period, no commas, no drama. Word to Tío Obama. Mama dijo, no te preocupes, mijo. You got it, you bout to blow that hot on you. La quiero Osama. Keep on giving them cuts. Con las tijeras, yo comma. No commas, no drama. Word to Tío Obama. Mama dijo, no te preocupes, mijo. You got it, you bout to blow that hot on you. La quiero Osama. Keep on giving them cuts. En las tijeras, yo comma. No commas, no drama. Word to Tío Obama. Mama dijo, no te preocupes, mijo. You got it, you bout to blow that hot on you. La quiero Osama. Keep on giving them cuts. Con las tijeras, yo comma. Gon' pay you back.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
yo, that was hard, my bro.
Thank you, bro.
My dog, D-Smoke.
Giving it up, as always.
Straight out Inglewood, both out of the same city.
Yeah, man. Manchester and Crenshaw. Fifth Ave, you know.
Hyde Park.
Hey, I feel it. There we go.
So look, you just took off. How has your career been going since this whole pandemic?
It's different. We live in a very different time.
Yes, sir.
So, you know, Bruce Lee said, be like water.
Yeah.
You know, we gotta be without form so that depending on the situation we're put in, we can adjust and make the right changes, the necessary adjustments to continue to live, thrive, and exist. When it makes sense, we do virtual shows. If I have to, I'll hop on a Zoom call and do the interview that way. You know, this is one of the first times I've done a face-to-face interview, and even still, you know, we're 8 feet apart. But we make those adjustments in order to continue to give people quality art, you know, honest content.
So with all this going on, the whole pandemic, everything we're going through right now, does that influence your song?
I'm definitely influenced by what's going on today. I think my goal is to help people process it. There's no shortage of people that's giving you the news, like, oh, this is what's happening. Yep. You know, everybody's talking about it, but not everybody's giving you the art that helps you process it. The way I approach music is from the standpoint of an educator, right? So it's presented an opportunity for me to speak to some real things that prior to the marches, prior to George Floyd and so many people waking up to what's been happening in black communities for years.
And now we're just now seeing it.
Exactly. So I wrote a lot of what's on Black Habits before all of that. Crazy. You know what I'm saying? And now it's the music that I wrote, plenty of it in 2019, some of it in 2018, is affecting people and speaking to what's going on. There's a lot of pride in that, despite, you know, my inability to tour right now. Just to be able to be a voice is still a privilege and an honor. If you speak your truth, it'll come back around for somebody else when the time is right. You know?
Exactly, yep. So what made you get into Spanish? See, I got a lot of homeboys, they never taught me Spanish, but Spanish is important.
I mean, like you, growing up with people that spoke Spanish all the time, all around me, I'm super competitive. So I think it's my competitive nature that was like, all right, I don't want to feel left out when my homies switch from English to Spanish.
Yeah.
But I always thought that was a gift that, you know, in my household I didn't pick up, so I had to go get it myself. I was doing a series called Run the Subtitles, and I was rapping in English and Spanish. People's favorite songs, I would pick those beats and then, you know, do a verse where I'm going back and forth between English and Spanish. I would jump off like, he sido el rey desde niño peleando con primos, brincando del nido sin alas, nunca he caído. Y si me caigo, yo me aterrizo, siempre listo. Patas de gato, pelo de león y piel de trigo. You know, just going off.
Yeah, that's already a bar.
And, you know, people, when they heard it, they were like, who is this dude and where is he from? And of course, by the end of each verse, I'm big repping Inglewood. So that was a big part of it too. Like, my name is Smoke. It's certain thing like in rap. You know, with some of your favorite raps, people in in the first 2 bars of their verse will tell you who they are and where they from.
Facts. They
and
gonna
that
make
was
that
the
be
goal.
known. That's the
who they
intro.
are and where they from. Snoop. With so much drama in the
LBC.
LBC, it's kind of hard being
Snoop D-O-double-G.
Exactly. So that was the main goal was like, I'm D-Smoke and I'm from Inglewood. And the little icing on the cake was, here's some English and Spanish for y'all,
I got a little
because
bit
I'm
of
from
everything.
that city.
You was a teacher at Inglewood High.
Absolutely.
Talk to me about that.
Oh man, it was beautiful. I worked for the same principal that was my principal. It's so funny because they were my teachers at first, and then they became my colleagues. You know what I'm saying? And it's just an interesting thing. You can see the pride in them watching me as a professional do my thing. I've been doing music since I was 6 years old.
Yeah, I
so
see.
for me to get so heavy into education, it was just fate. You know, I just kept ending up there. Man, it's funny being on this stage with the skate stuff up. It just reminds me of like Rogers Park. You know what I'm saying? The little skate park in the wood, you feel me? You know better than anybody that just growing up in the wood, you don't take nothing for granted. Inglewood is like being in nature, you know?
Yeah, real talk. That's what I go
we
on.
gazelles, you know,
already
it's
know.
lions out there.
Yep.
That's the kind of stuff that, you know, I feel like seasoned me and gave me, you know what I'm saying, the edge that I have now, you know, growing up in the wood, you feel me?
Man, that's deep. Movement is all about change, and what is the change that you want to see just in general?
The changes I want to see, I just want to see music be as honest as possible. When music becomes more honest, I think people become more honest with themselves.
Right.
You know, and that just means keeping things in perspective. If you glorify something without telling the true story of the struggle that it took to get there, then you're not really telling the whole story. And that's really, I'm really talking to myself anytime I say stuff like that. It's not me telling other artists, like, get more honest. It's like me challenging myself.
Your own self, right.
To, you know what I'm saying, make sure the next thing that I put out is as honest, as appealing, as aggressive or not, you know, or however I want to approach it, but it's true.
Do you feel like you got a big responsibility?
Absolutely.
Always.
Absolutely. I feel like there are few people with the voice and the state of mind to really create art that both addresses what's going on and gives you the antidote.
Right.
You know, so many people talk about what the problem is, but how do you build people up into the people that are the solution?
Yeah.
You know, music shapes people. You know, I can pinpoint the exact artist that really shaped how I viewed myself as a youngster coming up.
Who was that?
Outkast being one of them.
Hey, that's a good
You know
one.
what I'm saying? Because as listening to Outkast, I was like, okay, they're obviously intellectual, eclectic, deep, artistic. Imagine having that in your head and just identifying with somebody, because if you put them on a pedestal, right, your favorite artist in the world, but they also go through this kind of stuff and have feelings like that, then you're like, okay, even when I feel that bad, it can't be that bad, because
they going through the same thing.
You know what I'm saying?
To relate.
So, exactly.
Yeah, so we talked about all the bad things that's happened. What's some things that inspire you this year?
It's actually really helpful to be able to slow down sometimes and spend time with loved ones. I'm spending time with my family, enjoying my niece, you know, going to see my mom and dad, you know. That has given me time to reflect, make sure that I'm taking good care of myself, taking good care of my body and my health, eating live foods. And it forces you to keep things in perspective, because at the end of the day, you can't take your career opportunities with you when you leave this world.
What's next for D-Smoke?
We got a project coming out. This project will have some really dope features from artists that help me tell an authentic story of mine. I'm very particular about who I do music with. And so the people that are on there, they're on there for a specific purpose.
For a reason,
And I admire them as artists, and I can't wait to share what I've done with those artists on this next project.
Yo, D-Smoke, thank you, bro, for coming.
Absolute pleasure, my G.
Yes, sir.
When we come back, we're gonna meet another dope artist and wait till you see what he can do with very little time. This is Movement.
My name is JB Long, the voice of your Los Angeles Rams on ESPN.
The feedback off the charts.
I felt a spirit of a team spirit going around in every department.
back to movement. While Jay Pierce continues to work his magic on the canvas, Theotis is about to introduce us to an artist who's become a sensation on TikTok, wowing millions of followers with his dance moves and brushstrokes, all in record time.
I don't know how he does this. It's just incredible. He works so fast. Shout out my brother David Gabaldi. Let's do this. Ain't nobody messing with David Gabaldi, man. Real talk. This is nuts. Yes, sir. That's ridiculous. Hey, I'm taking this piece home. Wow, this is dope. Probably one of my favorite. White paints, white. Little white teeth popping, got the earrings, that's it. Hey, 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 hey. Wow. man is talented. I told y'all something special. Wait, what the hell? That's me? Yo, what the you drew your boy? Yo, that's a trip. I'm like, hold on, that looks so much like me when he started putting the hat. Damn. Hey, that's crazy. Look just like your boy. That's amazing. Damn, this going up in the crib, going up in the house. Wow. I don't know. It's only, that's when you know somebody real talented, when they can like make it look just like you, and it don't look bootleg. David, you know what you're doing, man. You here for a reason. DG, let's get it. My dog. Wow. Bow, bow, bow. Yellow paint, yellow paint, yellow paint, splash. Yellow paint, yeah. Front, red, my favorite color. Let's go, let's go. Oh, wait. Yo, Fuzz, you got your boy on the thing, man. Red hat backwards, yes, sir. Social sanctuary, we here. Shout out Mountain Dew, let's get it. The movement, you dig? Hand movement is crazy. It's going with the song. You gotta put a little dance. I see the rhythm. Yeah. Turn up. Damn, that's crazy. I wasn't expecting this. It was like, yo, do you know what I'm drawing? I'm like, you know, I have no idea. And it's crazy. Yeah, I can tell he did that. That's crazy. All out of paint. I could see if somebody was drawing it with a pencil or a marker or something. That's a little easier, but paint, that ain't easy because the paint could be getting smeared and all that. Yeah, the man know what he doing, man. Yeah. So hard. Wow, that's amazing, man. I told you, the man is something special. It's not easy to make somebody out of paint. As he got close, I'm like, yo, that looked like me, low-key. Because at first I couldn't tell till you start putting the hat on.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, you did that. It's like, yeah. So nobody taking this, I'm taking this home.
He didn't know, by the way. You had no idea.
No idea.
What I was doing.
No, you was like, yo, you know what I'm making? I'm like, I have no idea. I know I'm here to do a couple lines.
I was like, perfect.
Yeah, man, first of all, I want to say thank you for coming.
No, thank you. Thanks for doing all this, putting, you know, a spotlight on creatives like myself. We appreciate it.
What made you get into art? Like, tell me the story.
Yeah, so I've always been creative my whole life. I've always been drawing on something, whether it was legal or illegal.
Yeah.
But I also played music growing up. You know, I played the trumpet from, you know, elementary school to high school. I got into like breakdancing and hip hop dance groups in high school as well. So unfortunately, when I had to go, you know, leave high school, I didn't graduate. So I wasn't really left with many options. And at 20 years old, I just kind of combined my passions and combined music, art, dance into this performance painting, which is what I get to do now. But it's, you know, it's been a life journey and it's continued since then.
It's like you put on the whole show, like you dancing and painting. Like this is not easy.
You know, I don't know if you can relate to this, but there's a musicality to it where I could just stand here and just paint.
Exactly.
You know, you could just, you know, kick, push, and just go. But there's this, it's almost like, you know, just somehow letting your soul speak in some way. Mine is just painting on a beat to music. Yours may be how you take off or land even after that. You know, everything from point A to point Z.
Exactly.
And so how I move is really based on that. It's like, what am I feeling in my soul? And thank God it's on beat.
You've been painting for a long time. With the whole pandemic and stuff going on, how has this affected you since you can't really paint in front of people and do your thing?
You know, it's created different opportunities. So yes, I built my career off performing paintings in front of audiences, but the core of it was just painting and engaging with an audience. So now it's being able to do it virtually. And even if it's I'm painting and I'm watching a chat, like we're engaging, you know.
Right, it could be a
if I'm
FaceTime.
doing a virtual paint night and we're putting the images on the screen, however I can engage with art, even now virtually, it's so that, you know, the engagement hasn't changed, but how and where we do it has.
What made you want to do me? I know you can do pretty much anything, I'm sure.
I mean, you know, I like to create images of iconic figures, and you know, it's not just the image of the person, it's who they are and what they stand for.
Yep.
For example, you know, whether I've painted Obama at the White House, and it was obviously honoring him, but also what he stood for and what he stands for. And so, you know, for you, this is an iconic moment. You know, you are elevating your talent to something new, and I think that we should capture that in this moment through color and sound.
So when did you discover your speed?
Yeah, that was early on. So I was 20 years old, living with my dad, back at my dad's house, because I got evicted from my apartment. I didn't know how to do it. I just knew that I could move. You know, I knew I could dance. So I just practiced. To be honest, it was like to learn one portrait at that time, it took weeks.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I would go in the garage. I had just a big bucket of white paint. I would paint the same canvas black because I couldn't afford much, or I had black paper, and I would do it over and over again until I got it in time of maybe a couple songs. Okay. And it was just practice.
Do you feel like you got a big responsibility now?
You know, I'll share. There was a moment when I was 25 years old, I realized that these paintings were being auctioned for tens of thousands of dollars.
Yes.
Doing something that came from me, I don't know where the creativity came from. There's only a few $100s of materials here, but somehow it was, you know, they were being auctioned off. And so I just had a moment where I realized I have to continue to try to be better at this so that we can help people through this platform.
Yeah.
And so actually I set a goal at 25 to raise $1 million by the time I turned 30. So we met that goal, and we've since raised $6 million.
That's amazing.
Yes.
So how did you do that?
You know, I think by putting a bigger purpose behind this passion, it not only got me excited about, okay, what do we do next? Where do we go? So the purpose became this filter of my decisions, but also it inspired the people we came in contact with. So I would reach out to a nonprofit organization and say, I want to help you raise money because I have this goal that I want to use this platform. And they're like, oh, let's get behind this.
Right.
You'll be surprised. I probably had more opportunities come from giving than just showing up and taking a check. If you want to make it easier, find a reason to give.
Yeah.
This thing that comes naturally to you, give in some way, and you'll start to see. And you know,
back.
It is blessings that will come back, and people will get behind you like never before.
David, thank you for coming, my man.
Thank you.
Coming up, the Brandon Brown Collective's bringing the funk. Jay Pierce is ready for his big reveal, and the Compton Kids Club returns to the stage. This is Movement.
Man, I'm gonna keep it 100% honest. I've had low expectations of a lot of places that I've gone since COVID.
I walked in expecting to see either a green screen or just like a room with some CDJs in it. Didn't expect like an entire production.
This is the rebirth of something incredible.
I can't believe that this place exists.
This is incredible.
Social sanctuary, they're creating something from nothing.
I was super impressed.
This is like more organized than most shows that I play.
This is like a festival setup.
Come to Social Sanctuary and it be this one-stop shop. I look up and it's paralleled by any level of show I've ever done with budgets of hundreds of thousands of dollars.
I felt the team spirit going around in every department.
Filming, editing, light shows, lasers. It's like you got a whole fun house in here.
Safety is number one.
Go ahead. Keep your mask on.
Okay. All our technicians are all separated.
It's a beautiful space. It's clean, very well run, very safe. I felt so comfortable just being here.
Thank you for keeping us safe during this time.
Being able to play on stage with a loud system and sophisticated equipment, that's what it's all about.
It brings our spirits back up as artists.
That was incredible.
This was pretty dope. Thank you.
Welcome back to Movement. It's about to get funky in here. Get ready for the sounds of the Brandon Brown Collective.
A particular kind of high. It's ecstasy you give it. Might just make me lose my mind. I work every day, I work all night. I wanna hear you say it. I wanna hear you say you love me, you want me, baby. Can I find a way to your secret place? I wanna please you, baby. Dream
Wow, that was amazing. Y'all ain't no joke, man. Y'all full of energy. So we obviously live in a crazy time right now. How has music helped y'all keep going forward?
It's been such a blessing to be able to express ourselves this way. We understand that everybody doesn't have the opportunity to express themselves, so we are so grateful that we can still get our ideas out and still get our frustrations out. We can still get those things out through this music and through this gift that we have. So I'm so thankful. We're all thankful for it. And for those that don't have that, we are here for those people to be inspiration to them.
How do y'all see our music helping others?
We have messages of love, messages of positivity, messages of uplifting, and messages of going out and doing things yourself.
Hey, that's the best way. So I know your Instagram handle is
Pastor Funk, like pastor of a church.
So you a pastor?
Well, not of a church, but I'm a pastor of Funk. That's it.
Okay.
Pastor Funk. Like,
okay.
I'm the pastor of it. And also at _BBC_ is where you can follow the band.
For sure.
_BBC_.
That's a must. I'm definitely tapping in. So I heard you work with a lot of big artists. Stevie Wonder, 3 6 Mafia, the Jacksons.
Yes. I played on a song called It's Hard to Hear for a Pimp when I was 19.
Crazy.
They won an Oscar, and that was like, let me know, like, okay, I know how far I can go, you know, with my gifts if I play my cards right and stay at it. Writing and producing music, my own music is what that's always been the goal. And it's been I'm so happy to be at this point with these awesome people.
Amazing band. I want you to introduce me to everybody.
Right here to my left, you have Mr. Earl Cooney, guitar player. Saxophone and flute, you have Miss Haley Nicewinger.
Hey.
From Postmodern Jukebox. Then you have Elena. I call her Elena May. Elena Rogers. Then you have Miss Alana Lindsay as well. Mr. Noah Hernandez right here on the guitar. Stanley Randolph on drums. There, look at him. Look at him. Yes, get a good shot of him, please. Last but not least, you have Mr. McKenzie. Hey. He just want me to say his name. We're the BBC, and we're just happy to be here with you guys.
Man, we happy to have y'all. Y'all dope.
Thank you so much.
Yes, sir.
Shout out to
amazing.
Mountain Dew.
Challenge with the BBC.
Whew, I could listen to the Brandon Brown Collective all day, any day. While they were doing their thing, Jay Pierce was putting in the finishing touches on his painting. Theotis is with him now.
About to pop up my brother Jay Pierce, see what he got over here cooking up. Wow, this is dope. What's the whole story behind this? I know it got to be something.
So basically, I've been doing a lot of like hearts with my patterns inside.
Okay.
And I always incorporate my goofy, happy characters.
Yeah, I know that.
And so this design is based on my equality t-shirts. With the times and stuff right now, I figured to create something that's in my style, that's not necessarily, you know, basic looking, but just more like something creative and unique. And so
that's dope. What you plan on doing with this piece?
Yeah, so I'm donating it to the Compton Kids Club. I'm blessed to give it to them because I came up from a rough background, been on my own since 16, and I do a lot of work already with kids, motivational speaking, workshop classes, stuff like that. And so the fact that I can donate this to help uplift the kids like that is just perfect, man.
It's perfect, and I love it. Really dope story. You from Chicago.
Basically just been on my own since 16. My parents were split up. Just pretty much started, you know, doing art, painting on shoes, clothing, would wear it to school, and people just started to love it. And I just started to go into like trade shows.
Oh yeah?
Just getting my name out, had a little photo booklet.
You don't know what's gonna happen until you try it.
Yeah.
I seen on your Instagram, you did something for Samuel L. Jackson. Tell me, how did that come about? Because that's huge.
Well, pretty much hit him up off of Instagram, kind of like how I hit you up.
Dope.
Yeah, so he was traveling in Africa filming one of his movies, and it was late at night.
Crazy.
So I figured I'd shoot him a message and be like, hey, can you check out my shirts and my clothing and my art and stuff that I do?
Yeah.
And he was like, you had me at t-shirts, brother. He's been helping me rock my gear. He's been wearing it to like any press stuff, and we've been connected since for the past year, so it's been cool, man.
That's amazing.
Man, the Jay Pierce movement is just something positive, happy, uplifting at a dark time right now.
Yeah, the man makes art to uplift people. What's your advice to kids out there struggling right now?
Stay positive, stay humble, stay hungry.
All that.
Don't listen to anybody who tells you what you can't do.
Yes, sir.
Keep watering your plant, keep growing that seed, just keep doing it. Just stay focused.
You heard the words from the man, Jay Pierce, man.
Thanks for having me, man.
Yes, sir, you're welcome. But before you get out of here, I got something special for you.
What it is?
The Compton Kids Club is closing the show.
We get to peep it?
Yeah, we do.
That's right, Theotis. The Compton Kids Club is getting ready, but first, a reminder that making change happen is what we're all about. And we want to give a major shout out to Mountain Dew for supporting Movement. Mountain Dew is providing real change with resources, programming, and funding to build up Black-owned businesses and support the next generation of Black entrepreneurs through the Mountain Dew Real Change Opportunity Fund. You can learn all about the amazing work they're doing by heading to mountaindew.com/world. Then go to the drop-down Real Change. Thank you to all who have donated so far. It's never too late to make your tax-deductible donation to the Compton Kids Club. All the money raised through these donations will go directly to help these ladies pursue their dreams. And as a sign of their appreciation, they're getting ready for their encore performance.
Let's get to it.
Maybe the last time we march on Washington.
Maybe the last time, but I don't know.
For your freedom.